Dun, 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 dun. Boom! It's class time with Mr. Mickey. Happy Monday, everybody. As you can see, today we are focusing on Diamante Poems. So, I just wanted to go through a couple things for you, break one down, do an example, and then hopefully you'll feel like you're ready to go for your own Diamante poem. Okay, notice for this week we're going to have 4 poems to do. If you feel like doing an extra credit one on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, there is also a shape poem that I'll be describing later this week. But for right now, for today, I only want you to work on and think about a Diamante poem. Now, one thing about your Diamante poem is that it's going to be in the shape of a diamond. Okay, Diamante, I believe, means diamond in Spanish. It also works with different parts of speeches, and it also shows differences between 2 words. All right, so what I'm going to do is break one down for you. Okay, now I have always loved camping. Okay, so I know this is a 7-lined poem, and I'm going to start with all of my poems this week need to be about something. So mine will be about camping. Okay, something that I like, something I enjoy, so something that I'm probably going to like to write about. Okay, now the second line, if you go back and look, is going to be asking you to do 2 describing words. So for me, if I'm describing what camping is, I think that that is peaceful. And I also think it's relaxing. Again, those are 2 words that explain what camping's all about. Okay. So my next line is I need to describe camping through verb words. So it needs to end with ing. So again, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look. I think when you camp, you always have to change your ways, but it's kind of cool and fun to do that. And so instead of saying changing, I like the word adapting. Okay, again, notice it's a verb. I'm going to adapt to this camping. There's a lot of just sitting and relaxing, right? So sitting. And then because I like it, I am enjoying it. All right. Now, our line 4 is where it gets interesting because on line 4, you're going to see that half of the line describes the first subject and half of the line describes the second object. So for this one, you can either do 2 words, 2 nouns that are about camping. So I could do things like games, fish fries, tents, things that come to mind. Or you could do a phrase. And I like the phrase better. Getting away from the world. And I'm going to do a comma there because now that comma separates into my other thing that I'm going to describe. Now, if I had to think, what is something that is opposite of camping? I'm going to think of, well, if I'm not camping, I'm probably going to be staying at home. So I don't want to make home sound like this terrible place, but I just want to show the difference between what camping presents to me rather than home. So I'm going to go home on my 7th line. Okay. Now I need to describe home. When I'm home, a lot of my days, especially now, are very much the same. And I'm doing a lot of the same things each day because I can't really go anywhere or do much. So for my word, okay, I am doing the word monotonous, meaning you're doing the same thing over and over usually. Okay. I'm also doing planned. Unlike camping, where you need to adapt to things that come, whether it's the weather or whatever it might be, everything's pretty planned. Okay, and so going off of that same thing, these are going to be now my verbs. Okay, so you can see my topic words, describing words, now verbs. So schedule, not schedule, but scheduling. We want it to end with an ing, and not just follow, but following. I did following because you're always following a routine and kind of following along what life is bringing you. And then I'm also going to do repeating. Again, it's not bad, but I'm just showing the difference between the two. Now I need to come up with two nouns or a phrase that describes home. Okay. And again, I'm going to go with that similar routine part of it. So I'm just going to put similar and routine. And just look at that. Okay, now I obviously didn't do this right off the top of my head. I went to the thesaurus online to look at words, and I typed a word in and then I put synonyms because that helped me then with a lot of my word choice here. But this is a cool poem to get you thinking not only what's the difference between two things, but to really think on what are some good describing words that I can associate with these topics. So here we go. I'm going to read my Diamante poem. And I just realized you didn't see me doing the bottom part. My apologies. Here we go. Camping. Peaceful, relaxing, adapting, sitting, enjoying, getting away from the world. Similar and routine. Scheduling, following, repeating. Monotonous, planned. Home. And there you go. That's what a Diamante poem's all about. So if you need help, let me know. Otherwise, you can kind of use my steps. Hopefully you're able to hear me on the second part because you couldn't really see me, but enjoy it. Okay. First of all, find that theme word like I did with camping, and then just have fun rolling with it. Keep these things in mind. These are the parts of speeches we've been worrying about this year, and you're going to be placing those into the poem itself to make it happen. Okay. Good luck. See you later.